understand what we're doing, then you should definitely draw the pluses and minuses to help you make sense of it. So for anyone playing along at home, it is the 1st of November, but apparently it's winter now. Because if you went trick-or-treating last night, I was on my driveway with a fire to help people warm up and keep me warm. By the end of the night, we'd given up on our seats, and all our candy got snowed on. As soon as I took this picture, I was like, wait, crap, and I covered up the candy because I was realizing it was getting snowed on. So, these 3 homeworks are due today. Yes, I could give you that candy. That's why it's here at school now, for when you deserve candy or earn it. So we're going to be playing a game of tug of war after we check our homework. Somebody's real excited about learning today.
Yeah. It's the 20th century fox.
So on 35, sorry that this is a little tough to see. Hopefully you guys can figure out the distance between 7 and 4. But then as we start to talk about negative numbers, it gets a little tricky. Right? Because guys, use 0 as your checkpoint. Right? If you played, I don't know, most video games, you hit checkpoints. And it's like a nice little stop off. Normally you save there or whatever. But if I'm going from 5 to -2, how far is it from 5 down to 0? 5. And then 0 down to -2. 2 more, and distance is always positive.
What is this?
This is 3, 2, 1. The first one that is due to, or sorry, 3, yeah, because we checked 3, 1, 2 yesterday. This is 3, 2, 1. Really, it's whichever homework has problem 35 on it.
Oh, cool.
But if you have out the 3 homeworks that you're supposed to, and then if you use the number line to help you out,
I did.
I've got that. Any questions? We'll flip into the back. Flip to the back. If you drew it out like it asked you, you'll have groups of positives and negatives. And every time we put positives with negatives in an equal amount, they cancel. Right? They make 0. It would be 10. Guys, down here, I had a couple people come ask me about 37. We're just writing out what we see. Yes, we don't know what x is, but we can use x to represent that we don't know what x is. Any questions? Guys, some of us are really struggling to keep ourselves organized and get done what we need to get done. Use your plan book. Put check marks next to things that you get done. Keep track of when stuff is due. A lot of you don't have this done. Emery, stop doing your homework.
I'm not. I'm doing another homework. I just drew my name.
I don't care. This is not your time to do your homework.
Okay.
Your time to do your homework is AO extensions at home, like not during class. Questions on this? Guys, manage your time. Keep track of what you need to. Do what you need to. Gosh, I hate the PDF viewer. All right, so again, pluses and minuses. This is the next homework, guys. 3, 2, 2. If we use positives and negatives, we can see that they can cancel out and leave us extra negatives. Or team up. 2 bad guys teaming up, make a bigger bad guy. Bad guy, good guy. Right? A could have been changed to addition, which I know some of us don't read directions. Guys, I look at your homework. I'm not checking it for right answers, but I do notice when you have wrong answers, and it makes me a little concerned. But we could change everything into addition of a negative, right? Any subtraction can actually become addition of a negative minus a negative, really becomes plus a positive. On the back, make sure we multiply first, up there in our order of operations practice. On 48, if we chop 10 off of the top and the bottom, now I just have 3 of whatever n is equals 18, because I chopped off that 10. Or if 2 of whatever x is makes 7, that's got to be 3.5. To add or subtract, we need common denominators. And in 50, we're just saying, okay, if x is, then what's the perimeter, what's the area? Any questions? Because if you need more time, you're probably trying to do your homework right now. Dude, stop. It's just distracting. Just, like, I know it's not distracting to you, but it's distracting to me. All right, turn it in if it's done. If it's not done, evaluate your life choices. I'm not I'm just not sugarcoating it anymore. Some of you haven't turned in homework on time, like ever. I'm not joking. When you look at my grade book, some of you have never turned in homework on time. That's really disappointing. That you can't ever manage the work that you have to do. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. You are in middle school now. You have a plan book. Use it. Keep track of what you need to do. Make it happen. All right, we have a game to play, but you need to know the rules before this game is going to make sense. So once everyone's done turning stuff in, here are the rules. I'm not reading them for you. We can all read them on our own, actually. All right, so I already claimed green. Sorry, I just play as green. I would also claim purple, but most games don't have purple, so I normally play as green. Matt, what color do you want? Sure. All right, so Matt and I both start at blue. If you read the rules, what we do is spin both spinners and do whatever we want with the numbers, but we need to write down what we're doing. Is there a lot of extra space on this paper?
No.
So what do you think you need? Every day! Every single day, guys. It should be a habit. You could continue your graph paper from yesterday. You don't need to constantly get new pieces. Emery, we're all getting graph paper out. We're not doing our homework. Put it away if you have to resist the temptation. All right, so let's be fair. We'll flip a coin to see who goes first. Matt, what do you want? Heads or tails? It is heads. So Matt, you get, is that -3 positive? You get -3, -2. Sorry, I had to spin it again to see it. So Matt gets -3, -2. What do you want to do with it? You're trying to get either to -11 or +11, whichever direction you want to go, doesn't matter. You can do whatever operation you want. Because again, Matt had -3. I just had to spin it again to. I don't know if it'll. There we go. So Matt had -3, -2. What do you want to do with those numbers? There's really no right answer right now. You just got to pick a graph, decide. Oh, but are you adding them? Are you multiplying them? What are you doing with the numbers? Sure. Matt says add -3, -2. So on our paper, we're going to write -3 plus -2. Where does that take us to? What's the answer? -5. So Matt is now at -5, trying to get to -11. Hey guys, maybe don't leave your binder on the floor. That might even just be one of my extras. Raiden. Sorry, no, I get to go now. I was about to. -4, -1. You know what? I'm going to go the opposite direction as Matt. I'm going to go multiplication. So -4, -1. You guys don't have to write this one because this is my move. Raiden, next class move. Spin, spin, -3, +2. What do you want to do with those? Now remember, you guys are at -5 right now. You're trying to get to -11. And actually, somebody at each table should pull a Chromebook out because I'm going to give you guys time to play against each other. Braden Emery will probably need to partner up. We have an awkward odd number, so we'll have to figure that out. All right, Braden, what do you want to do? Addition? Sure. -3 plus 2. Nope, he already said it. What's -3 plus 2 do? I don't know why I put parentheses. That's a -1. So where does that take us now? -6. Ooh, Raiden, you didn't make up as much space as maybe you could have.
Yeah, you could have gotten
I'm going to spin
multiplication.
1 and 3. I'm going to add them together. What's 1 plus 3? 4. Where does that take me now? 8. Aha. I'm getting quicker than you guys. Sam, your spins. Ooh, +1, -1. Okay, your move is nothing then. I mean, what could you do instead of add? I mean, there's the other 2 operations too. Dividing would be a little tough. Is there a way that you could use minus to keep pushing you negative? So I'll let Sam try again just so you guys get the idea of this game. If Sam does minus subtraction, what is -1 minus 1? -2, where's that take Sam? -8 now. All right, Sam. We're essentially tied right now. -8, but we're right. We're getting there. All right, I got to take my turn. -3, -2. And you can go past the target. If I multiply, that's 6.
But don't you need to get on 11 to win?
I know, but you can go past it and then come back, right? If I multiply these, I'll get 6, and that'll take me to 14. So I guess I'm going to multiply. Eli, your spins, -2, -2. So Devin just whispered multiply, but if we multiply, we'll get a positive. That'll go the wrong direction as what you guys are trying to go. Okay, if we add them, -2 plus -2, where's that going to take us? -12 now, right? Which is okay. -2, -2,
No, we need
-4, -12. So now you guys need a positive, right? I need negative now. -4 and 1. I'm going to multiply those. So -4 times 1 takes me back to 10. All right. Jack, your numbers, -2, -2. You guys can win here. Jack has to figure out how, but you guys are able to take the win.
You got it, Jack.
You need +1. If anyone wants to try to help Jack, you can try to help him. Raise a hand, see if he calls on you.
You can divide them.
What do you get when you do -2 divided by -2?
Oh, what?
+1. Because a negative divided by a negative, same thing as negative times a negative, you're gonna get a positive. Those posters remind you if you need. Unfortunately, you'll just be. So, with your partner, each of you need to pick a color. You both start on 0. Now, you need to keep track of your moves on your paper like I did. So, in case your partner's like, wait a minute, I think they cheated, I can come over and check your work. Okay, you need to keep track of what you're doing. So, after the first move, you're going to have an answer and then your new location. Right? Your answer and your new location. So with your partner, right, how you get here is go to CPM, go into the ebook, and it's in 325's lesson. Right? It's in 325's lesson. It is the ebook, not homework help. It is the ebook. Kamal, do you want me to play against you? Or like 3 of you could play. Like you could have 3 people on a board. You could have up to 6 actually. Do you want to like play against me, or do you want to group up with Arvon Jack? You decide. I don't care either. Either way, I'm gonna drink coffee. Like that. That's my next plan. That's all I have in my brain. What's that, Matt?
I need 4.
CPM book, chapter 3, 325, student tool.
Make sure to click the Espanol. Okay, wait, where? Colors?
Ebook, chapter 3, 325, student tool. You guys gotta write down your moves. Student tool.
How about youngest to ours? Okay, what color do you want?
I was wondering. I don't know what you clicked to get to where you were, but.
No,
So you guys gotta first pick a color, start at 0, keep track of your moves.
Hey, you got that coin?
Get in there. Do I have that coin? Do I even pick it up? Put it in my pocket.
Yeah, that's negative.
Okay, I got hits.
Negative 3. That's negative.
It is fails.
-1. Did you say awesome flick?
What's some flick?
Yeah, I flicked it really good.
What's up?
You're at that.
Weird.
And it has to move them so you can get
Yeah, because you're on your school email.
Is it like a raid and then
How about we don't have to do it?
Okay. Well, you have to track your numbers.
I really don't know what's going on. I might have to look into. When was the last time you tried to get on the ebook? Like probably a while ago. Let me email my boss and have him look at your account.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Donna, do you have your computer? You guys might just need to use yours because for some reason Jane. Anyone else having issues getting into the ebook?
I don't understand how to get to
Looks like just a Jane thing. So
Oh no,
let
it'd be
me
negative.
email my
It'd be
boss.
-9. I'm sorry.
And we'll figure it out.
Oh. Aha!
Sometimes it
I'm
is
even
easier
closer.
to fix it all. Chapter 3, 325. We're on.
My turn.
One and
That's why we're doing this. Where are you at? Let's go talk about the actual thing. So wait, where'd your partner? Where'd Matt go?
Mine is
I'm gonna play as Matt for now.
-1.
All right. So pick a color.
2. Alright, I'll track.
Yeah, I'm gonna play as
I
me.
don't care about you.
Wait, what did you do?
So go ahead and play. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick.
No. -1.
You gotta write down your moves, guys.
You have to go this way. Say it's -1.
You know what? In honor of Halloween, if you win, raise your hand, show me your work of how you won, and it'll be worth a piece of candy.
Say less.
They're not listening. They must not care. No, like, if you missed the announcement I just made, ask somebody else. I'm not repeating myself.
Yes.
1 and
All right. So are you adding, multiplying, dividing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I changed my code.
So that's actually positive 1.
Yeah,
Right?
right.
So negative 3 times positive 1 would just be negative 3, right? Because anything
That's
times
12.
a positive 1 stays
Oh,
itself.
that's,
So if you multiply, that's totally fine.
I was
You'll be at negative 3. Does that make sense? Okay, so go ahead and.
wow. Jackson, we're done.
Well, hold on, I'm having to play as Matt. So go ahead and start over. I'll come over in just a second. You got all your work written down? How you got it? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna play as Matt.
I got a 0. I won.
Negative 4, is that a negative 1? Alright, negative 4, negative 1. I'm gonna add them. So what's negative 4 plus a negative 1?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right?
You got it. She got negative.
They're on the really bad guys. So 4 and a 1.
Oh yeah, these two got the same thing. Yeah, -4. I'm winning.
I'm winning.
I got.
Go get candy.
I got next. he said in the second. I got negative 3.
What's going on?
I think it's on 0. Really.
Oh yeah, you're not getting the color.
I got negative 4.
What? You want to be on the 1?
Right, I know.
Man,
So
it's
if
gotta
you're
go
1,
from
1,
here.
what do you do with those?
Okay, your turn.
Okay. 1 plus 1.
Is that on the line?
2.
Or is it
That's going to push you positive.
0?
1 and 1 are just tough to work with.
I guess I'll just take it as 1.
So make sure you write down your move.
For some reason.
Negative 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I got negative
Alright, negative 2 positive.
Dang!
I'm going to subtract. I was on positive 2. I clicked again to check if it was negative. So I'm going to do negative 2 minus 2.
Wait,
which is
no.
negative 4.
You see at 10.
Now I'm going to be at
We would just say negative 1, so you'd be at 10.
And
now I'm at negative 9.
I better get some.
Alright.
it looks actually
Woo! So did I.
Crap, you're right.
you can change the color.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
Yes!
Read it.
It's not my fault. That was her. Should have done it better.
Yeah.
I won the first one.
Now, you could turn this into 2 leaves.
I still get a redemption.
Move it. Move it.
I get a redemption.
Now this is the final countdown. What is that?
I get a redemption.
That'll come out to be negative 1.
Wait,
Negative 1
I will get a redemption.
minus 1.
2.
What's that?
That's mine. That's mine. That's
No one
mine.
cares.
No, I get a redemption. I get a redemption.
What?
Mine.
That's mine again. Oh.
Hey.
No. That negative 1 goes
Yeah,
down
I got perfect in a line 2 times in a row.
at negative 1.
Okay, well, we're not
Whoa.
Down.
Put that back. Put it back. Henry.
No.
Henry says
Negative 1 minus 1.
Move the game.
Yeah, so if we, now hold on. We can turn it into addition.
You know what
And
that
we
is.
do
You
negative
want
1 minus 1.
The final
I could
countdown.
rewrite that as negative 1.
I feel like
So
if
you
you go
can
first,
do negative 1.
No matter what you
You're
move,
at
I
negative 9 right now.
Hudson.
we both won 1.
You both won once. Can I see the work of how you got to 11 or negative 11? So wait, we're but oh, this was 1 and then this was 10. No, wait, I'm still confused.
No, this is the answer. This one got me to 1, and this one got me to 10.
Oh, so this is where you won. Ah. Actually, maybe I should.
Wait,
All right.
I won 1 too.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Not only matters if
All right, we're going basic options because I'm like apparently going to be giving away a lot of candy. It's either Jolly Ranchers or Dum Dums. Okay, so give me a minute. I'm going to start coming around. I got to see your work of how you equal 11 or negative 11. I got to see your work.
How much candy do you have?
Don't ask questions. Do you really want me to run out?
No, I'm just.
Well,
Where did you get a number line from? Emery? Emery,
What?
put it back.
not, you have your work
Wherever you
down?
found it, put it back.
Hey, keep going. Like, I will come around in a minute. I'm just trying to find something to put my candy in.
We can't.
Something bigger.
God, Emery.
You do.
She's breaking the game.
How?
She picked up number 11, so I had to put it back. She looks like crap. Then she picked up the number line.
All right, this is awkward, but it works. So,
Stop.
using this old silverware thing for
Emery.
candy.
Yay.
Emery's breaking the game.
Oh.
Well, it's easier for you guys to pick your flavor, and you can see.
You got a point there. You moved in the circles too?
Because nobody found me for trick or treat. So there's your win. Where's your win?
My win is here. So, but here's what happened. So I got negative 1 times negative 1. Wait, no, I got negative 1 times 1. That equals 1. Negative 3 times 3. That's 9. -2 plus divided by 2 equals 1. So 11.
Wait, -2 divided by 2? That's -1.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that's what I meant to put. I was right here.
I'm suspicious reading.
No, I'm not reading. Me all.
Here, pick one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm definitely. I want candy. That's what we're all rated for.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this here for a moment.
I'll watch it so that they don't think we're
No, hold on.
You'll watch it.
Oh my!
I don't, dude. I didn't package that candy. Don't
Yeah,
yell at
no,
me.
One time I got like a completely unwrapped one. I couldn't find out through the wrapper anyway.
You know what? Alright, we took good care of it. Did anyone actually take
Nope, nobody found it.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Hey guys, I'm a giant softie. Everyone gets a piece of candy.
Hey, Raiden, no.
That's not me sugarcoating. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sugar.
literally.
You don't get another. I'm just trying to be fair and give everyone one. Don't be greedy, bro.
I have a lot of kids. I have two
Bro.
bro.
I just realized that
I got perfectly out of line.
So did I, again!
That's literally what I got my hands. -3.
It's so sweet. And then you get candy. You got work for this activity? Sweet. You don't have to look for it. Too much. Quit being greedy.
Go.
You didn't. Wait, Rain, I got like a big. I got a quick scarf and some other
If
stuff.
I get -1, candy bar, Hershey bar, like 3.
Bro got the whole Halloween bag.
Your teachers.
I got and say a little kid wins
Because this year changed by a minute, which is killing me. Last year, the class period ended at 55. Now it ends at 54. It's driving me insane. Even though you guys didn't listen to the directions.
-1.
The directions were win and had it written down to get a piece of candy. But hey, I have a lot of candy from last night, so there you go. Well, we'll get this downstairs and put it back
I think I
inside.
can handle it. That's a good answer and grab it as much as I should.
I want to get her. Stop. Stop it.
What was that?
Bro, you're 3 seconds.
Oh, Lynn.
Yay!
I just came in.
Happy Halloween.
What did you do with the
And now, Merry Christmas, apparently, because we're already snowing.
Come on.
I can't
All right.
change the color.
Bring it back together.
You're not to know that I want to go.
Now, we're going to try to problem solve for our classmates. Chill.
Do I get another piece? I want again.
Okay, great. Congrats.
Do I get another piece?
Hey, friends. This is not directed at Raiden asking that question, but many of you do this, not just in my class, but in general.
Sally, Oliviera, please come to the Perry office.
There's a really big divide between gratitude and greed. And some of you are living over in the greed space, and it's ugly. It doesn't look good. When you have been given something for free, to then try to talk your way into a second or a third or whatever is rude. And you make us say no, and I don't really want to say no, but you make us do that when you're being greedy. And half the time, those people being greedy haven't even said a single thank you. And yet they're trying to get a second one without ever showing any gratitude. And the only thing you show is greed. And it's ugly. Take an assessment of yourself. Are you living in the space of gratitude or living in the space of greed? And if you're living in greed, you probably want to make a change. Cynthia begins her turn at 15. She's overshot the target. She needs to get back to, well, I doubt she's going to get to -11, but who knows? Hey, Chromebook's halfway shut because some of us can't resist the temptation. This is on your paper, right? You can do this on your paper. She spins a -3 and a 1. Can she get to 11? Talk with your team. What do you think? And then look at Devin's situation, and then look at Gavin, and then look at Mark. Oh, trying to steal my coffee, Matt? I see you, Matt. Yeah, you want to show me? It's not the one that I started, is it? Ooh, division. Now, wait, couldn't we have also gotten the same thing for multiplication? Because one, right? One is just one of those, like, it doesn't do
I
that.
saw you. Where's the number one at? She put everything in the number one. Let's see on the span screen.
What is today? 325. What's your name on that? So you know it's yours. And if we're doing a problem that's on the paper, we should be looking at the paper. Where's your 325? Say, why did you not pick up the paper for today when that's something you do every single day?
Yeah.
It will not get you out of doing it. You're right,
Wow.
it is.
Cynthia, Devin, and Gavin and Mark are playing the tug of war.
Chicken butt?
We do.
Cynthia begins her turn with the marker at 15. She spins and lands on a 1 and -3. She thinks that she might be able to get the winning space at 11 with the spin.
Oh,
Is she correct? Why or why not?
nope. Not quick enough.
I can't do addition.
Hey, office. Just checking on a student. Does Ron have a student with him? Alright, we'll see if she makes your way back to class. Thank you. Arfon, what do you think? Can Cynthia win? She's starting at 15. She's got a -3 and a 1. What do you think? Because we have to add a move, but then we got to decide what to do with the 1 and the -3. So what have you guys been doing for the past like 3 minutes since we started looking at this question? What, like, because you didn't think about this, what have you guys been doing?
I've been doing it.
Hmm?
I've been doing it.
Did you like just zone out? I'm very confused. Jane, what do you think? Can Cynthia win? How? To get what? To get what? -4. So if you use subtraction here, -3 minus 1 is -4. And Cynthia wins.
I was expecting it to be way more complicated.
Lane, what do you think about Devin? His marker's on 1. He spins a 4 and a -3. Or -11.
Oh, wait.
I'll tell you, he can win.
You can? Wait,
Yup, right now, he can win.
there's no shot. It's not 4 times -3, right? No, wait.
What is 4 times -3? What is it?
-12.
If you're at 1
Yo, wait.
and go -12, Devin just won. He got to -11.
Bro, this is crazy.
Facts.
Donna, what do you think about Gavin? He's at 12, spends -3 and -2. Yeah, it's all good. Like, I know. Because we really just want a -1, right? So -3 minus -2. What's minus a negative do? Plus. So this is really 12 and so -3 plus 2, -1. What's 12 plus -1?
That's 11.
11. All right, final one. Emery. Mark is at negative 14.
Okay.
He spins a negative 3 and a negative 1. Can he win?
Let me think, guys. Tell me.
You don't think they got it?
No.
I should have done just like
I
Reese.
just thought
I'm
I
trying
could
to dismiss at 54 because I keep messing it up, so we have less than a minute.
Okay, fine. Rain says multiplication.
Raiden says multiplication. What is negative 3 times negative 1? What's a negative times a negative?
Oh, positive.
Positive. So what's negative 14 plus 3?
11.
Negative 11.
Yeah.
Mark takes the Vic.
I don't get
At 54. Get out of here. Have a great day, guys. I actually dismissed on time. Thank you for the reminder.
What did I say?
I need lots of reminders.
Good job, Mr. Johnson. I never thought you could do it. I did it.
Hey, you seriously need to get out of here, though, because the next class is doing Jenga, so I got to move tables.
Great. Look, I did it.
I did.
I did.